This is hopefully going to be the first day of riding in cars with babes. It's going to be my show about cars with girls. Two of my favorite things. But the focus of the show is going to be the cars, because I love cars and I love talking about cars. And all my women have interesting cars, if not cars they like. Sometimes the fact that they don't like them is the funniest thing. Today's subject is the Toyota Prius and Michelle Herb's. The Toyota Prius is the sacred cow of automotive technology right now. It's beautiful, it gets great gas mileage, and it's very politically correct. As you can see on the front of our particular example, which is owned by Peggy and Marty Olson, it has both a high occupancy vehicle sticker and a No on 8 sticker on the front. Prius is very different automotively. It's a hybrid, which means it is driven by a gas-electric engine. The electric engine takes over and the gas engine turns off. One of the main reasons I did not buy this car is because it is not available in stick shift, since, as my stepfather likes to point out, it's the 21st century.
Why is it that when you're in the Prius and you hit reverse, inside the car you hear beep, 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 but when you're outside the car, you don't hear anything?
We have been asking that question ever since Marty got it.
Hello?
I know I'm backing up, but
It's
nobody
great
behind me can hear me. Here's your key.
Uh-huh.
In theory, it should recognize that you're nearby, but it's not right now. So let's just put it in here, the little slot, which acts like a key.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So ostensibly
now,
the car is on.
the car is on, and it's ready. If you look over by the 0 miles per hour, it says ready. But see, it's totally quiet, but the engine is ready to go. Start moving.
Oh, well, let me put on my seatbelt.
Okay.
Jed, we're going to be just a tiny bit quiet for a few minutes, because Scott's driving, and I've never driven a car like this before.
Everything is on this panel right here, which you can't see because of the light, but you can operate, this is how you see its fuel consumption. If you notice, the gas just turned back off again and we went back to electric. And that's what it does. It regulates when it's, the gas fuels the electricity. So when you're braking, that also regenerates the electrical charge. So also how you brake helps you get more energy back into, electricity back into the engine. Anyway, you can't see this, so I'm not going to focus on it anymore. Okay. So anyway, so are we in drive right now?
We are in drive.
Okay, so
here we go.
Don't hit the cat.
Okay. One thing I've already noticed, one distraction for me, Michelle, do you remember that white BMW that I drove for a short time that belonged to Lynette when Mom and Larry were trying to bribe me out of Cyril?
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay, one of its features that I was obsessed with was the average mile per gallon.
Yes, and this does that too.
And I believe that that would keep me from looking at anything but the gauge, because I would get probably 15 to 16 miles to the gallon in that car, because I drove with such a heavy foot and it sounded so good. Okay, so
this one right now, let's pull up to the stop sign here.
What stop sign? Oh,
all
that
the way
one.
up there.
Okay.
Anyway, right now it looks like they've gone 215 miles on this car, got 46.5 miles to the gallon. I think that's probably about average, even though the Toyota claims that you get 50 miles to the gallon. As you recall, they used to claim that you got 50 on the highway and 60 in the city, and I don't know a single person that ever got 60.
I do recall that, because when I was buying my car, the Toyota Corolla, which I'd like to point out gets 36 miles to the gallon on the, oh my god, that's the buffeting you're talking about.
Yes.
We are doing 22 miles an hour, and it is buffeting. Let's see if it stops that when I open up one of the front windows. Slightly. Okay, that's good. An interesting feature that they're putting in a lot of cars, both Toyotas and Hondas, is this little window over here. And I gotta say,
is that to help with the buffeting?
No, it's to annoy me.
Oh,
I think, 'cause I don't
that
like
one
it.
right there. Yeah. Okay. So also more about this car. There's no visibility. Look in your rear view mirror.
Yeah, I'm noticing that, which is kind of weird. I like the little CRX glass panel.
And it's impossible to get that bottom one back clean, so you might as well fill it with political stickers.
You might as well. That's so good. Yeah, it does seem to give you a bit of visibility back there.
Just a bit.
Just
and here's
a bit.
the other thing you'll notice. If you look at people's Priuses, they have that big giant bumper in the back, and they always have dent marks in it because you can't see anything behind you. And you will always run into something. So it's also part of the HOV sticker is those dents. If you've got those dents, I'll let you in the carpool lane. Along with, so now that they're not issuing the HOV stickers in California, you just put your Obama sticker there and that lets you in the carpool lane. Exactly. Or your no on 8.
Very, very important detail. Thank you, Michelle.
You're welcome.